All right, guys, we are back. You know what we're back for? I think we all do. It's Dokkan. We're back for some Dokkan battling. Now, I'm a little late to this. My apologies. A million apologies. 1,000. But it is busy right now. I feel like, you know what? I say that, and I'm sure a lot of people go, oh my god, there's nothing to do. But, like, I'm actually, like, swamped. Like, I'm, like, 50 videos behind deep. I did want to do a video talking about these stones. To be fair, I did do a video with Iron Cane. So lately, rather than like beginner's guide, and also, I mean, you know, no shade at Iron Cane, but like if I put up a beginner's guide video and people think I'm still like beginner guiding him, and then this kid, I mean, you know, like, you know, he makes a mistake and then they go, "What are you teaching him?" It's like, bro, man, like bro, he doesn't listen, man. It's not my fault. But in this video right here, yeah, there it is right there. We're going through kind of like a lot of the stones and stuff like that. So I figured we could do that right here. I might pick up a character or two as well, because remember, I mean, I do mention it a lot, but I mean, it's incredibly relevant. Oh, actually, yeah, I could pick up one of these characters, but, oh, brother. One thing that's very tiresome, just quickly, is every single update they make is geared towards brand new players, and it hurts players like me badly. Like the removal of reverse, and then now at the same time reverse is removed, these stones give us the Dokkan awakened versions of them. So like I am very interested in grabbing some of these characters here. You know, but I would only be like, okay, what about like Tech Bardock? So Tech Bardock, I could get this, and I could Z-Awaken, because I have his un-Z-Awakened SSR. I could Z-Awaken the SSR, and I could feed in a dupe. Like, that's what I could do that with, right? Or, like, I don't know, like God Goku and some of these characters. Well, actually, God Goku, I already do have his SSR and stuff. I don't know. I probably will pick a couple of these units here. If I had to recommend to players, right? Let's say players block, because remember, you have to buy these packs. Actually, wait, can I pull that up in the news? I mean, just buy them without, like, looking. Like, how much were these exactly? Oh, perfect, here we go. So, each type of premium Dragonstone 6 can be used to recruit characters at max level. I really wish they wouldn't be Dokkan Awakened, but, I mean, whatever. The thing I always have to say, though, is that the removal of reverse made the game 100 times better. 1,000 times. It truly, truly did. So I can hold the L because the game is in a much better place. But, like, maybe, like, an update could happen that's good for me, right? That would be cool. I'm just saying. Okay, so yeah, so remember, it's like these, like, step-up packs, right? You buy the first one with one purple stone, which is this one right here. Second one is 2 purple stones for this one right here. And then the last one is an LR stone right here. Okay. Each step-up Dragonstone set can be purchased once. Yep, we got it. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, okay, okay. Well, whatever. So let's just go back and keep looking here. I would probably recommend, if you don't have a character, that would be a good way to use this. Just pick a character you don't have. Like, I think Iron Cane grabbed Tech Bardock because he didn't have Tech Bardock. It's like, yeah, it's fine, whatever. And Tech Bardock is a character's coming up on an easy A. Starting with... Yeah, because the only character... Well, it is nuts, but, like, there is a 2020 character who came out before in Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, who has not Easy 8, the physical Angel Golden Frieza, and all these characters here who released after that Frieza have Easy 8. The Blues are going to Easy 8, Pan are coming up on Easy A's, Tech Bardock, and then the 2023 characters, we could truly see them easing at any point moving forward. I would say just pick any of them that you don't have, or maybe would get you like a second dupe. Remember, you don't really, like, you know, for me, like, I'm a YouTuber, it's like, oh, we gotta be rainbowed, max links, and I'm super anal about my equips, right? But, like, I mean, just as, like, a normal player, you're getting 95% of a character's value just by getting 2 dupes in them, 79%, and you have most of the value of the character, right? Because that way you can unlock all of the very important abilities, right? But yeah, any of these guys, I wouldn't recommend grabbing, like, you know, AGL Trunks or STR Kid Buu or one of these types of characters who's easy quite a while ago. You know, Goku and Gohan. I wouldn't recommend grabbing any of them who at this point have kind of like older EZAs, right? I don't really think that's a good idea. Here's the Redstone. I mean, we could briefly touch on this, I guess. Keep in mind that the Redstone, this is now permanent. This will be here forever, apparently. And every 30 days, we're going to be able to get another Redstone for one of these characters that we can get from the milk shop right here. And they're going to be routinely adding characters into this. Judging by the fact that these are most of the characters that have super easy aid, this does actually seem very... I am optimistic that this will be a good way to get... what's a batch of characters who are going to super easy aid upcoming? STR Perfect Cell. I will show these characters as I mention them. So let's go into my box. Okay, so STR Perfect Cell is one. This guy's coming up on a super easy. Him. Tech Golden Frieza is another one. This guy is coming up on a super easy right here. Fusion Zamasu. Tech Fusion Zamasu is another one. Coming up on a super easy. And we could say Sword of Hope Trunks as well, coming up on... Like, these are all characters coming up on Super Easy A's. So I could easily see them get their Super Easy A and then a couple months, maybe like 2 months later, 3 months later or something like that, added to that shop. That probably something we could see. So keep that in mind. But I would, even for this one right here, I would mostly say target characters you don't have. I think that's the number one path for this. They did say in the news, so right here, these two characters, the LR Gohan and Goten and the Angel Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, remember they currently have time limited buffs right now, right? And we can purchase them with 2 Redstones. They did mention that there is more characters who are going to be getting the time limited buffs. You know who I think we probably could see would be like STR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku if they're not going to Super Easy in this celebration. Those could be characters who could be getting time-limited buffs again for sure. But, you know, just any characters you don't have in here, I think is going to be more than suffice, right? All right, so we got that. And then there's the LR Stone. So this is crazy to look at. Beast and AGL Broly right there. As insane as it sounds, and time is moving so fast, Beast and Broly EZA in 12 months. 12 months. Beast is EZAing. I can't even... This guy's reign of terror is just winding down right now. Like, I mean, we could still clown around, and this guy could do some good things for us. Still, right now. And he's just about... he's on his way to EZAing. It's so crazy to think about. These demons right here. I don't know. Judging by the level that these characters have been at before, I'm like seriously wondering, are they gonna like EZA and they're better than every single character in the game right now? These characters, it feels to me like they've only grown in popularity. Back when this character came out, there was a lot of slander for this character. And these days, I see nothing but dicks sucked, cocks sucked when this character is brought up. That's all I see is glaze for this character. So, I mean, dude, if they're going to be like #1 overall on EZA, I don't think people will be mad at that. I'm just saying. I don't think people will be upset if like these two characters are just made the best characters in the game on EZA. Right? This is one of the best things Dokkan does every year is these anniversary EZAs are just made like gods that tower over the game, right? I mean, we're 2 years in a row for sure. And then even 3 years ago when it was the Blue Fusions at EZ8, it was still like jaw-dropping how good they were. And remember, they gave them OSTs for animations that didn't have it. Like, that shit was nuts, dude. That was huge. So there's that. Piccolo and Gohan are good. Everyone loves Ultimate Gohan. Orange Piccolo kind of has a... like, he's better than his reputation right now. Like, people really don't like him. But they were holding him up to a standard of like what he was pre-EZA, which he did not get that treatment again. But this guy is not like LR Kale and Khalifa. LR Kale and Khalifa are a gigantic failure, right, of an EZA. I would not. I'm sure a lot of people would say he's a failure of an EZA, but he's still a strong character, right? That orange Piccolo giant form on turn 3 still can control these fights for sure. He's good. A lot of these other characters here, I would just certainly not recommend. Look at a lot of these. Nah. I mean, the 7th anniversary LRs could still be solid, right? You could still get value out of them, even at this point, a year after their EZA, but a lot of these characters, I would mainly say aim for something you might not have is probably the best bet. Or, you know, picking characters that, you know, could super EZA or that you don't have, I think will sort of be the best, like, reward from sort of, like, grabbing these stones like this. So, let me know what you guys think about all the different stones here. We have the LR stone. We have the... What is this? This is like the premium UR stone. And then we have the red stone as well. I do love the decision, by the way, to make this permanent. I think that's a very good decision. And allowing players to just get characters. I mean, again, they're trying their hardest, both Dokkan and Legends. And now that we got the announcement of Dragon Ball Super returning, we know why. Because they're both anticipating a huge explosion in the games, huge explosion in the player base, because Dragon Ball Super is that popular, and I think it's going to explode again once it's on TV. So let me know what you guys think of the 3 stones, and I'll catch you guys next time.